Happy Sunday! I'm the Supplier, and this is Sunday Book Stack for the week of September 22nd, 2013. Badge of the video. I got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. If you are a Saturday Night Live fan, like from the 90s, yeah. I haven't watched Saturday Night Live in a really long time. So last week my students went on a quest, and the objective of the quest was to take a photograph of something that represented the vocabulary word that was assigned to their questing group. And they struggled, and I think they struggled more than I thought they were going to. And that's okay, because we're going to do it again. But I'm going to ask at the beginning of my video, before I even talk about anything else, I'm going to ask that you go and vote for your favorite photograph for each of the 4 words. I'm going to leave a link in the description. It takes about 3 minutes. I thank you, and whoever ends up winning thanks you. They're like fighting for a plus 100. Like, they get a grade for taking the picture, but they get plus 100 toward their team score if they win. So my class is a game, and it's a semester-long game, and the one questing group out of all 4 of my classes that wins doesn't have to take the final. And they're like, ooh, not having to take a test? They don't know it's not a test. But not having to take a test? Alright, we want to, get our stuff done during the semester so we can fight for that. I call it extrinsic motivation that, as a gamer, I can live with. Okay, so my book stack for this week. Because it is nearing the end of the month, it is time for me to read my book club books. What I learned last month was that if I read them too early, then I forget all of the salient points that I want to talk about. So I'm not doing that again. So with Alan, I'm reading Wench, and we're going to talk about that on Saturday, I think at 1 o'clock Central Time. I'm sure she will correct me in the comments if I am incorrect, and she will talk about it on her channel, which I'll link to in the description at some point in the near future, or maybe she already has. I'm not entirely certain. I'm about a week behind in YouTube videos because I got busy. So, I'm reading this one this week for our conversation on Saturday. I'm also finishing Orange is the New Black for the Bibliophiles Book Club, which I mentioned last week. I am still reading it, and I think it's fantastic. I'm really excited to start watching the show, which a few of you mentioned in the comments last week. I'm gonna wait until I have a day off from school and then probably just watch them all. And then for the Nerdfighteria online book club discussion, which is going to happen here soon, I am reading Language of Flowers. I'll probably tweet out a time for that sometime this week or multiple times this week, because today's the last day to participate in the doodle poll, so we can figure out when we're going to set up our live chat for the Nerdfighteria online book club. So I cannot yet today give you a time, as, well, they still have some time left until I get to it this evening. That is it for me today. I have a bunch of stuff that I talked about today that I decided to cut out of this video, so I will post that stuff tomorrow. And any thoughts, leave them in the comments, and I'll see you there soon. Oh, one thing I forgot. For those of you who are YouTubers, there is a Google Plus community. I will link to it in the description. Post your videos there so people can see them. Especially people who aren't subscribed. Let's see if we can make that Google Plus community happen. So, I will see you in the comments soon. Until then, I am the Supplier, wishing you happy reading. Don't forget to be awesome. Uh-huh.